Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Sergio Briones. Today's November 14th, 2022. I'm in San Antonio. This is not my store actually. I'm in a 99-cent store. As you can see, sorry, lost my breath. As you can see from the title, I thought I would make a video to let you guys know where we buy all of our inventory for our convenience store. So I'm still kind of embarrassed for people to see me filming, so I'm just gonna go walk outside. I just thought I would start the video here so you could see a cool background. This is a 99-cent store in San Antonio. So not everything's 99 cents, but a lot of things are 99 cents. So I made a list, so I apologize if you see me reading. I just want to get everything down. A lot of people have asked where I buy the items we sell at the store. There are no special order, so it's just a list of where we buy everything. So what we sell the most is, unfortunately, is alcohol. Many people don't know this. You can't just buy alcohol, let's say, at Sam's Club or at HEB or at a supermarket and sell it. It's basically it's illegal. The alcohol, you have to buy it through a distributor. Everything has to be accounted for, basically. You get your license with TABC. My wife was the one that got all the permits. I'm gonna try to stay on the shade. There's some beautiful trees over here, so I don't get the sun in my face. So the alcohol, we buy it from LNF distributors. They're basically a local distributor, and we typically try to stay between 25 and 30% profit margin on the alcohol. Typically, the more expensive beers like Michelob, they tend to have a lower profit margin. The bigger packages like a 24-pack or a 20-pack, they typically have a less profits. We make more from singles, from the tall boys, which is a 24 ounce or a 32 ounce. Oh, I heard a big dog. So we make more money on the 6-packs on the singles, but we sell everything. It typically averages from 25 to 30%. These vendor, we don't have to pick it up. They come straight to our convenience store twice a week, and they deliver the items. They put it in our walk-in cooler and our fridges. So they basically do all the work, and so it can be ready to sell. Each time they come, I ask my team to input the inventory in the system so we can update it. But I'll make a separate video on that. As far as tobacco goes, before the tobacco, we used to buy it at Sam's Club. They stopped selling tobacco. They probably weren't making any money on it, so that's why they stopped selling it. Now we have to buy it from different vendors, but we usually come to San Antonio and we buy it from a store called STMA. The cigarettes like Marlboro and Newton and all those packs of cigarettes, we make between 5 and 10% profits. There's very little money to make on the tobacco. We are enrolled with a program called Altria. They tell you at what price put your tobacco. They give you an incentive. So let's say they tell you price this tobacco Marlboro cigarettes at $5.95, and I'll give you $1 for every one that you buy. So we typically do that. That way, we help the customers sell at a lower price, and the customers are happier. But there's very little money to be paid. This is more to attract the customers to our store. Cigars are different. Smoking cigars, the dollar Swisher Sweets, all those, we usually make between 25 to 35% profit margin, and those we buy also at STMA. Those are not part of Altria. Only Marlboro products are part of Altria, the incentive program. Propane gas tanks, those we buy at Rapid Exchange. It's a propane company. Sorry for if I keep moving the camera, guys, but I'm walking and trying to contain my breath. Have to get in shape, guys. The propane tanks, it's usually around a 25 to 30% profit margin is what we price the items at. The propane, you have to get a license to be able to sell propane because it's a hazardous. I mean, it can cause an explosion. So you have to get a permit through the Railroad Commission, and they'll come and they'll deliver the tanks. They provide the cage for the tanks, but I'll make a separate video on that one. Now to the meat market, fresh meats. The fresh meats, we had another vendor before, but we changed to Houston Meats Distributor. They're a distributor out of the Houston area. They come all the way to Laredo and service several convenience stores here in Laredo, several meat markets. Fresh meats, we try to price them between 35 and 45% profit margin, which the profits are pretty good. And with the cooked meats, so we also get from the same place, but I have my butcher cook them with oil, with different ingredients. And usually when they're cooked, the profits go up from 50 to 60%, or sometimes even 70% profit margins. Chips, nuts, and all those assorted salty snacks we buy from Frito-Lay. They're a distributor also here locally. Those we price at 30%. They'll come and deliver those. It's either once or twice a week, depending on if it's a good week and we sold a lot of something. We call them and they'll come back the same week. Beverages, Coca-Cola, of course. Coca-Cola, they have their own distributor. They come also. They'll put the merchandise in the fridges and the walk-in cooler. And the Coca-Cola products we usually price them at 30% profits. We buy groceries, a few of them in San Antonio at STMA, but most of them, they're bought locally at HEB, which is a big supermarket, similar to Walmart, but they focus in groceries. My supervisor, she goes every Tuesday. We reimburse the fuel. She goes to the store, clocks in, makes an inventory check, and she'll go in and the groceries. Mexican products that we sell brooms, mops, Mexican chips, Mexican candies. Those we buy locally. Mexican beverages we buy locally from a local vendor called Gallegos. I assume he buys from Mexico and imports the products and then resells them to small convenience stores. So we buy from him. Typically we probably get a 30% profit margin. We buy our dairy from a local vendor called Hygia. They basically come and deliver the Hygia products. They carry anything dairy, like milk, cheeses, some juices. So before we used to buy all these dairy products from HEB, but it was a hassle to be carrying 20 gallons of milk every week. So I'm glad that we found this vendor. Electronics and novelties and toys. So we usually get these products from Harwin Drive. We try to go every month or every 2 months. They carry character blankets, jewelry, apparel, we buy a lot of speakers from there. We have a lot of clients that buy them from us and they take them to Mexico. You have to have a sales tax permit. So if you own a convenience store, stop by, hit them up and see what they sell. The toiletries we buy here at 99-cent store. So we usually buy shampoo, deodorants, all those inexpensive 99-cent items we usually buy here from. We used to buy them at Dollar Tree, but 99 cents only in stores. They carry a lot more products, so we like to make the trip to San Antonio, enjoy ourselves, go out to dinner or something, and stop by the store, stop by Harwin Drive. We buy our candies from Sam's Club and from STMA in San Antonio. Sam's Club, we have to physically go. Of course, they don't deliver. I'm sure we can order online. Maybe they can deliver, but we don't do that. We currently have our supervisor, like I mentioned. She goes every Tuesday. She makes a stop at HEB, which is our local supermarket, and then she makes a stop at Sam's Club. So whatever we need, we get from there every Tuesday. The dairy, between 25 and 30% profit margin. The electronics, novelties, and toys, we try to price from between 35 and 50% profit margin. So if you buy a speaker for $80 and you sell for $160, you basically double your money. With electronics and with toys, you basically double your money. So it's a very, very good addition to add to any convenience store. Toiletries, we usually price at a 50% profit margin also. And the candies also at a 50% profit margin. Overall, what I've seen from my store before the meat market, we were selling at a average of 30%. That's what I would use. If we would sell $2,000 in a day, I would multiply 2,000 times 30%. So that's $600. So I would say, we profited $600. The POS that I use, it tells you the profit margin, but everything has to be inputted correctly. If not, it'll throw off the number. So we're trying to get there to check the daily gross profits, but we're still not there. I just use 30% overall. Right now with the meat market, since we sell items at 45-50%, I bumped up my averages to 35%. So now, if I sell, like right now, thank the Lord that our sales have gone up. Let's say we sell $4,000 on a Saturday. I say $4,000 times 35%. So what is it? 4 times 3, that's 1,200. And then the 5. Wait, what is it? I'll put it up here because I got confused with the math, but it's probably like 1,300, 13 or 1,400. So that's the way I do the math. I whatever sales we make, I multiply by 35%. And I don't think I included on this list. I was almost forgetting the lottery. The lottery, we only make a 5% profit margin on the lottery, on the scratch tickets and the lottery. So there's really no money to be made on the lottery. If you sell a $10 scratch ticket, we make 50 cents. So there's really not a lot of money. The reason that we have it is to attract customers, because a lot of customers just come for that. And once they're there, they'll see that you're selling a candy, or that you're selling knives, or you're selling a wallet, and they'll buy other stuff. So it's basically like an attraction, a magnet for customers to come in your door. So I know the video was kind of all over the place, guys, so I apologize for that. I'm waiting for my wife to come out of the store. She's there with my kids doing some shopping. So I thought I would use this time to update you on where we buy our items, our inventory, and what profit margins we try to use and we try to stay within. If you have any questions about how to run a convenience store, please hit me up. You can send me an email, or you can comment down below. We're up to 407 subscribers. My plan is to get monetized before the end of the year. So it's been several years for 400 subscribers, so it's a long shot, but I can do it if I keep uploading. So I hope this video helps you guys. If you're thinking of opening a convenience store, don't think about it. Pull the trigger and do it. It'll pay off in the end. God bless you guys. Thanks. Peace.